Hello everyone, and welcome to Saving Feyce, a Craftic Studios D&D 5e campaign. Things to note as you join us on this adventure. First, this is a heavily homebrewed campaign, where we'll bend the rules to suit our story. If it makes a good story, the rule goes out the window. All players are using either homebrew or community-created races, classes, or both, and we'll be revealing those as they're revealed over the course of the story, so as to avoid spoiling anything. We'll be using safety tools at the table. These will be present in the use of safety cards and extensive communications behind the scenes. Our goal is to make our players and our table as safe as possible. So if we suddenly cut stream, please don't be alarmed. We're working things out, and we'll be back shortly. Oh yeah, and we swear. A lot. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Saving Feyce. My name is Justin McGregor. I'll be your host and DM for the evening. Going around the table, we have...
My name is Liz. Wow. That's great. That's a good start to the evening. My name is Liz. I will be playing Aoife, your swamp witch, for the evening.
That would make me Abe. I'm playing Marge, your Warforged barbarian.
I am Kayla. I am playing your half-elf paladin, Diana.
Hi, I'm Meg, and I will be playing our human huntress, Marcella.
Hi, it's Nikki, and I'll be playing Mia tonight.
God damn it.
Every time.
I can't even top that by flubbing it. How? Jeez.
I've been on stream for several hours at this point.
Nikki has been on for hours.
We are glad that you are here with us this evening.
Oh, right.
So, Nikki, I found my not broken one.
Yay!
Good job.
So for the record, Justin, I got so pumped the other night. I was so hype. I broke my other fan.
Oh my God.
Got really excited for what was happening, and the other game broke my fan.
Well, I will. Who knows? We may have another fan snapping moment tonight. Let's see how this goes.
I hope so. Make me break all the fans, guys.
All the fans.
I'm going to go ahead and...
The fans
It might break actual fans.
Ooh.
I'm going to go ahead and apologize if you hear the kittens wrestling.
Why would you apologize for something awesome? That doesn't.
They have lost their damn minds in the last 10 minutes. They were napping, and now they're just...
Oh, see, that's the thing. You made them nap. You let them nap.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
It's like
when you let the
do
kids nap,
anything.
it's just after they wake up, it's all over. Okay.
Wow, we are chaotic tonight.
We are.
Have fun, y'all. Have fun.
All right. So
Get wrecked.
get wrecked. So let me do my opening housekeeping real quick. First, as always, I want to open the show by thanking Gabe James Games for the class modifier module that we use in building all of our characters to replace racial ability traits. Oh God, I'm missing. Oh yes, the plot point mechanic. Reminder to the players and to our audience that we are using the plot point mechanic from the DMG, which means that at any time one of my players can basically take over the world and insert a plot element or detail that I then have to deal with, and the player to their right gets to add a complication to that. Lastly, for the opening of the show, we are this month raising money for the Health Equity Alliance. This is an alliance. The alliance is a nonprofit agency providing direct services and advocating on behalf of Maine's LGBTQ plus community, as well as people living with HIV/AIDS and those who are addicted to drugs. This is something that means a lot to the family, and that we have a personal connection to. And so once the Tiltify goes live on Friday, I hope you will consider giving. Our first stream that will be on the Tiltify will be Abe's Dream Daddy stream on Saturday. And
Part
we
two.
already do a part 2, right? And we already have our first incentive. If we hit $500 during Abe's stream on Saturday, the stream will stop right then and there, and Abe's wife will be giving him a makeover. So,
Apparently, Kayla's prepared. She's over
yeah,
here
right.
with the secret
I'm
hand.
so excited. I got my Christmas bonus. I'm good. I can dump it all into that.
What's it like having a job that gives Christmas bonuses?
What's it like leaving that job?
Yeah.
I love you.
Think who your
I
new
love
coworker
you.
is.
I know.
I'm
It's me.
jealous.
Liz! I'm going to work with Liz as of Monday. I'm so excited.
It's very exciting.
okay.
You missed that.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're completely fine. It turns into a chat stream, whatever. It's fine. Oh God. All right. What do I do here? All right. So this is the part of the stream where I normally call for a recap. Except tonight I won't.
So that means everybody who voted in the poll is wrong. Good job, chat.
I had no idea this was going to happen. I did not know about the poll or the betting or anything else. This was decided earlier today.
I would just like to say I am thoroughly disappointed for every single person who said that I was going to have to do the recap again.
And everybody's like, Nikki won't do it.
Hey. Now,
Nikki
to be
did it
fair,
last time.
Nikki
They
did it last
remembered.
time, and
Exactly.
They remembered.
and Nikki's pass will continue to the next episode.
Good job,
But-
chat.
Yeah, good job, Chad. But for tonight, let it never be said that I am not a merciful DM. I will be giving the recap, God help us all. So, our last episode opened with a slow motion slap fight, ending in the capture of a shapeshifter known best to our doggo Lucy as Asa, Petrus's boyfriend. Through some clever thinking by Marge and the use of a plot point and some unexpected and unexplained eye glowing from Marcella, the shapeshifter was subdued and questioned, only interrupted slightly by the appearance of a large fey wildcat named Bixley, sent by Shazgaroth to serve and possibly annoy the living shit out of Marcella.
I think you mean Sean's garage.
Sean's garage, yes.
Garage, yeah.
Merch coming.
Established 1182 ETA.
We're making t-shirts.
So, when questioned, the Aarakocra claimed that he was there to intercept Petrus on behalf of Mab, ruler of the Winter Court of the Fae, Queen of Air and Darkness. Diana then gets the unenviable task of explaining to Lucy why they have heard and are now questioning Asa because she doesn't get it. And Colonel Biloxi takes Asa into custody, agreeing to send updates to Marcella via her personal sender should he learn anything useful. Then we split the party. Aoife and Marge are taking Petrus to be healed, whereas the rest of the party visits the Riverhead General Store run by Ursian and their partner Kaloon. There is a shirt repaired, a shirt ordered, a letter sent, a dress delivered, and a shit ton of wine purchased. Meanwhile, on their way to see the cleric, Marge shows Aoife a wanted poster with Diana's face on it. They agreed that this will require some conversation later. Algren the healer warmly welcomes Aoife and Marge and is able to revive Petrus. On the way to Aoife's house in the swamp, we learn that Lucy is something called a Tithwan. Everyone gets home safely to Aoife's lovely hut, enjoys a home-cooked meal, and for reasons of their own, two of our members are called out into the night. Neha travels to Gibson's Ferry to meet a man, plies her trade. He regrettably survives that, and then she follows the song of her heart directly into the river. Diana steps out into the mists, meets the goddess of lies, and swears to be her paladin. During such time, Aoife is able to translate the journal of one. Oh God, what was his name? I didn't put that. Invictus Planesweaver. That's right. They found in the caverns, and another discussion regarding the. My notes just literally disappeared.
Gone.
The wanted poster ensues. Come morning, Aoife gets to tell a trio of ogres to get out of her swamp. And while everyone else is distracted, Marcella leans in to Marge and Aoife and asks, "So, would anyone like to tell me why you're so concerned about Diana?"
Like she doesn't already know.
And that...
Wait, you missed something.
Oh, what did I miss? I'm sorry. What did I miss?
You missed our new friend.
Oh,
What?
Manticore on the door.
Oh, yes. That was in the part of sorry,
Manticore.
that must have been in the part of my notes that disappeared. Yes. Manticore has returned.
Manticore is back.
Best door.
Mantador.
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 Nikki.
All right. So,
I'm just making faces at my computer.
I thought you had a thing to say.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I'm updating my character sheet. I'm sorry, I should have done it earlier.
Gasp.
Gasp.
gasp. Okay.
I still have 50 XP to add to mine. It's fine.
I hope that isn't the difference of a level.
It's not.
But
No,
I totally
the
look
bulk
like
of it was.
I look like I'm plugging Coke products over here. I'm sorry.
We're
about
not.
that.
Also sponsor us.
That's right,
We're cool.
sponsor
We're
us,
cool
yes.
with it.
We'll take that money. Yes. Okay, so the question was asked: why are we so concerned about Diana?
Indeed. Would anyone like to tell me why you are so concerned about Diana? I have notes this time.
Yes. Well, the question was posed to Aoife and Marge. How do you plan to deal with it?
I'd like to see how they react first.
Marge he just kind of stands there and looks at you.
That's fair. That's a fair response. I am not sure to what you're referring other than the fact that she didn't return home last night. Don't what?
I know you were talking last night about Diana.
She was gone.
You two seemed awfully concerned about a piece of paper.
It was a note.
I don't believe that.
There's a history here. Diana and Marge have been with me for a long time now, and we're very close. And Diana is like my sister. She's family to me, and this is something from her past that she needs to share when she's ready. It's not our place to share it with you.
Question, Justin. If Marcella had been walking around the hut in the ethereal plane, would she have seen what was on that paper?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Well, so neither one of you wants to own up to the fact that it's a wanted poster. Okay.
Well, Marcella,
I'm not asking to accuse her. I'm asking so I can help.
We don't even know what it's about. This is something that she needs to tell us. It's not our place. I literally can't tell you what it's about because unfortunately the damn paper doesn't say anything other than she's expensive. That's all I know.
Justin, the other piece of parchment that is in Marge's paper, how deteriorated is it?
Well, I mean, you cast mending.
I mean the ink on it.
Okay, you can't make out the photo at all. It's you can tell it's the letters "wanted" are bold enough. You can tell it's a wanted poster. You can't make out the photo. You can't quite make out the name. Like you can pick out a couple of letters. The rest are kind of smudges.
You can, however, see the amount, which is 10 times what Diana has wanted for.
That's a different number than I was told. Okay.
I decided to up the stakes.
Yep.
The look on Diana's face.
So Mario's going to pull out the other piece of paper and unfold it and turn it so they can see the number and go,
whatever she did isn't nearly as bad as this person.
We don't even know who that is. The paper is so old. It could be anybody.
I know how to restore this from my training.
How
Are you going to?
How long would that take?
Possibly a few hours.
Yeah, wouldn't take long.
Oh, I would imagine that probably whatever you need for the spell, ritual, science. I don't do science, but we probably have whatever you need.
It's mundane. Things you can find around commonplace. It's just a process.
Well, the house is yours.
Well, I understand wanting Diana to own up to her past on her own. I do believe that poster did say Balmoral, which may pose an issue.
Well, it may. I suppose it's possible, but
It's not exactly like we can leave her here. She doesn't report. She gets in infinitely larger trouble.
this is true.
I wasn't asking, although I know it comes across like that. I have an issue with tone, so I'm told. I wasn't asking as an accusation, more or less, what do we do about this?
I don't know. I wish I had a better answer.
There's only one person who can give us an answer. But I don't think she would give us an answer in front of everyone.
No, and that's understandable. I don't think she would trust me with it either. But from what it sounds like from the both of you, neither of you plans to ask her about it.
I think it would probably be best coming from me.
Wow,
Give me
this
the
is
paper. And I'll take it. Wander off to find Diana.
"You've got the paper. You
You had
Oh,
it
that's
in
right,
your-
I
in your
did,
pockets.
didn't I?
You-
Yeah,
you
in
lady
your
pocket.
pockets? I was
Yeah,
gonna say
you-
you had it in your pockets.
in the pocket. Right.
While this is going on, I do want to check in with our other two players. Last I checked, y'all were in the doorway playing with Manticore.
Oh no, Neha is definitely.
I turned to Neha. I turned to Neha and asked, May I have a small favor? Would you be able to change Manticore to be a little more of an understated color?
You like being green so much.
Make it purple.
Great.
Will purple match the rest of the hut?
Neha,
Um,
Neha,
Yes.
could you change Manticore's color one more time?
I can. He did want to be green before.
I don't think he remembers that.
That's true.
Could you do a dusty purple color for Aoife?
Certainly. 1 second.
Oh, that's the wrong card. Oh, the wrong
And,
card. That's what I want.
Yeah, Neha just like, Neha goes over to the door and stands on the mat.
Hey, what's your name?
Good morning, dear. My name's Neha.
Hi, Neha. How are you?
I'm great. I believe your name is Manticore.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
My name is Manticore. Ah! Flies open again. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave. I'm still here.
It's fine. She walks in and she says, I just wanted to make sure you knew your name.
One foot on the mat.
I say,
One
if
foot
you
on the mat.
have 1 foot on the mat.
Oh, no, 1 foot is still on the mat.
Okay.
She's leaning against the door frame. Casual.
Why do I
I'm just
feel
very
like Nia's
attached to
romancing a door right now?
He romances everything at this point. It's great. I love it. I'm here for it.
Look, Neha flirts with everything if she gets the opportunity to. It's practice. Anyway. So Manticore. Currently you're a shade of green.
I thought I was a door.
You are a door. But you are a door that is a shade of green.
Oh, I guess I am. Hi, I
Would
like
you
green.
like to be a different color?
I don't know. Have I ever been a different color before?
You have a very, I forgot if it was a basic like brown color.
He was
versus
brown.
red,
Yeah,
brown.
he was brown.
Okay. You were like a very boring brown color before, but
Oh, like that down there. And he kind of, like a hand shows up and points toward the floor. And then he gets startled by his own hand again.
But I was thinking, considering the layout of the rest of the home and aesthetical reasons, would you like to be a
That's a
purple
big word.
color?
Sure.
If you just ever decide to change back, we can always do that.
Well, that's very nice of you.
I'm very nice.
Apparently. You even knew my name.
Mm-hmm. And Nia turns Manticore into a dusty purple.
Ooh, look, I'm pretty. Thank you.
Yes, you are.
Oh, you're so sweet.
You're welcome. Well, I have to go do things today, I guess, but
Okay.
I will talk to you later.
I look forward to it. And he waves and kind of startled by his own damn hand again.
Then Nia steps off the mat.
Okay, and he's gone.
Thank you, Nia. I appreciate it.
Of course.
I know Aoife's wasn't a huge fan of that color. So, that's taken care of.
Well, it is her home, though Manticore is now sort of a guardian. You seem to enjoy
Exactly. That was the point. Hopefully, unwanted are kept out.
Oh, of course. If they have to talk to a door, well, first they'll be startled by the talking door. And then they realize that they'll spend 30 minutes talking to it, and then they will.
I'm really good friends with the door.
Y'all realize every time we go through this door now, we're going to stop and go, "Hi, I'm so-and-so. You are so-and-so."
How are you, darling?
Hear door noise.
It's a good morning every morning, and I'm into it. It's not a bad thing.
We love Manticore. Don't at me.
We stand Manticore in this adventuring party.
Yes.
I mean, I did personally spend 30 minutes talking to the damn door, so...
And for the record, he's a little shot of endorphins to play because I have to like plaster that smile on. It's actually kind of nice.
And the posture check, because you
right,
sit
the
up
posture
straighter,
check.
too.
Yeah, right.
Like, oh, hold on, I gotta be a door.
Right.
Now, Diana,
Nia.
how are you this morning?
You know, I have never felt better. How are you?
The same. Like a weight has been lifted off of me.
So have you been keeping out of trouble?
Never.
If I do remember, please correct me if I'm wrong. You were caught in the market by the Holstead guards for trying to offer your services.
Now, see, what was actually happening was there was a customer that I did not want to ply my trade with, and he was making a fuss. And unfortunately, in those situations, the one who, like myself, is seen as more the danger in that situation than the actual buyer.
If it makes you feel any better, I knew him personally, and he's not. You dodged a bullet on that one. I do promise there are good people in Holston. I'm disappointed I couldn't show you more of it. Because I thought that night of drinks was going somewhere different, but obviously not.
Nikki, we lost your
Should
audio.
have gone. Oh. I'm quiet. Hold on. No. I enjoyed the drink. I enjoy your company very much. But to use a term that comes very often, it's complicated.
No, I completely understand that. Things have
Also-
changed since we last saw each other.
Yes. Yes, they have. I do enjoy the new clothes. Suits you.
Well, bright colors were never really complimentary. They do compliment you, however.
It's just because I'm a beacon. Must shine so people may gather around me. I will turn that up. Should be super loud. I don't understand why it's so low.
Because you're talking quiet.
It could
You're
also
using
be
your
an
sultry
issue on.
voice.
I was gonna say it could also be an issue on our end.
No, it's low on those settings as well. How about now? Is that better? Nope. One day I'll get this. I'll figure this out. Here, we're just gonna put it up to there. It's fine. It's cool. It's fine. Even if you do wear darker clothes, though, you're still a beacon.
Yeah, of disaster. But that's fine. There are certain things in place that need to be in place. But alas, that's for a different time.
Yes, we should go see what our companions are whispering about at the foot of the stairs.
I do love a good whisper.
I love drama.
I'm sure you cause plenty of it.
Oh, I try.
Oh, we know.
And so, companions at the bottom of the stairs.
At the steps of the palace. Sorry.
I didn't think we were at the bottom of the stairs because I thought we walked up to Aoife,
I say at this point, I think you've probably started to make your way.
Made our
okay.
way back, yeah.
making our way downtown.
Yep. All right. So, I believe Marge was about to try a thing. Am I right?
Ooh.
Yep. Marge, of course, would stand on the doormat to get into the house.
Hi! What's your name?
I am Marge.
Hi,
Your
Marge.
Your Manticore.
I am?
Yes.
Oh. I didn't know I was meant to. Ah!
Not taking any, not taking the scenic route today, I see.
Have a good day.
And then Mark would walk through the door.
Y'all do have the option of leaving the door open, you know?
I was gonna say, I don't think the door swings shut automatically, so we'll just walk through afterward. As I walk by Diana, I will grab her by the wrist and pull her into the house with me. And as we step through near the table, I will pull the wanted poster out of my pocket.
Your pockets.
out of my pockets and keep it folded, but gesture and say, "We need to talk about this. You and me."
Marcella has plopped down on the stairs outside, so she just doesn't want to be anywhere near that.
Where do you suppose we go?
I'll toss back the rug in the center of the room and descend into the sanctuary.
Quote unquote Diana's bedroom. Okay. For the first few weeks that she was with Eva.
Yes, for the first few weeks that she was there.
You were going to the basement. Okay.
Yes.
I take the latch of the door and swing it open for Aoife and gesture for her to go down first.
Go down, light some candles so it's not quite so dark down there. It's literally just a hole in the floor, basically. So I take the paper out and unfold it. Honestly, I don't even want to know. But Marcella knows that something's up, and she wants to know. But
Throw me under the goddamn bus.
you're damn right. But I think of you like family. You're the only person I've trusted my secrets with. And it doesn't mean you have to tell me yours. I understand that it's not a two-way street, and that's okay. But I am here for you if you want to talk.
That poster is the result of not using my head. Completely.
I'm just going to state the obvious. That's a really high bounty for someone for not using your head. Not to be flippant or anything, but
I'm aware. I was really hoping they wouldn't show up anywhere near here.
word gets around.
Obviously they're still looking. I thought they would have forgotten by now, but apparently the Baron holds grudges. Because that looks relatively new.
Relatively. But, Marge and I will protect you, Diana. We're not going to let them take you away, not without a fight. You're precious to us. We're not going to lose you.
I just don't want to put you in danger.
Oh, well.
I can put myself in danger perfectly fine.
Sure.
That's reasonable. I will tell you what I did in the way that I can. When the 10-year war ended, There was supposed to be a treaty in place between Balmoral and an undisclosed location. I played a part in essentially breaking it and keeping it from happening. That's all I can tell you.
So they think you're a traitor.
That's not quite the right word, but for lack of better words at the time, yeah. Yeah. I can be a traitor to the kingdom that I lived completely opposite from. I have no idea. But it is what it is. At least they would prefer me alive.
Well, I think we all know why that is.
Oh, I know.
Well, you are free to tell Marcella what you please. I will simply tell her if she asks me that it is a political dealing. If that is all right with you.
That is a perfect solution. The less people know, it's probably the better.
Well,
You know you can't protect us all, and you can't keep us safe forever.
No, but I could try. I can try to keep you and Marge safe. And now Neha and Marcella, at least out of my mess as possible. Unfortunately, you're guilty by association at this point. You harbored me. But
And I would do it again.
I'm glad I barged into your swamp hut that day. Even though you threw me in the basement and threw a tarp over me.
You're still here!
I am! I'm so happy I'm here.
And there's no problems.
Hopefully.
Let's get some breakfast.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
and while y'all go for breakfast, Marge is cooking up something else. I need 2 rolls.
Ooh.
The first is a DC 15 history check to see how well you remember this. Like, this has been 10 years since the last time you had to do this. 10 years and 6 months, give or take.
That is a 15 on the die.
It's good enough. You remember exactly how this is done. It's a very, very simple process. You have everything you need. We're going to call this DC 10 survival.
That is a 24.
Dude.
Oh, I almost wish I had extra to give you for that roll, but I don't.
Yes. More of this, please.
Well,
Also,
now. Well.
And I'm assuming with a bounty that high, it's probably just more than wanted.
Yes.
Wanted for.
Wanted for crimes against the barony and dereliction of duty. Landris Gracehorn, wanted by the Baroness Andaris Liana, Magistrate of Balmoral. You get the sum upon delivery, dead or alive. The photo, such as it is just a bust, much like Diana's. It's not in color, so you are certain this is an elven man. By his markings, you're pretty sure he's an Eladrin. Fair skin, dark hair, kept short on the side, little curl top. Also a well-shorn beard, short, kept neat, not like mine. Bright, intelligent eyes, very well-tailored robe. Not the stereotypical sort of billowing thing. And you can see the beginnings of a V, of a very nice vest underneath the robes, and a tall collar button shirt.
What was their name one more time, please?
Sure thing. That is Landris Gracehorn.
Thank you.
So what do you do with that?
Well, I'm gonna have to let it dry first.
Sure.
Because the process would moisten the paper. At this point, I guess I'm sitting by the like cooking fire, like trying to speed the process so that when Aoife and Diana come up, I can hand the paper to Aoife.
Presumably breakfast is being cooked. Petrus is...
March cooking breakfast.
Try real hard.
Say, Petrus is just sitting there, not too far from you, Marge, petting on Lucy, and he kind of does one of these just to see what you're up to, but doesn't say anything. He's still mostly in shock. Anybody else have any business to get up to? So, breakfast is eaten. Paper is dry. Marge, you said you would hand it to Aoife.
Yep.
I don't say anything. I just hand it to Diana.
What is this?
That's a great question. Do you know them? Honestly, I have to admit I don't know much about Balmoral. Is it a big city?
I've been the one time. Aoife.
So is it a big city?
From what I saw of it, yeah. It's pretty massive. It's bigger than Holston, that's for sure.
What? The price for dereliction of duty, that seems awfully high, doesn't it?
Just sounds like Balmoral just has money to throw away, though. Look how... This is all very hushed, just to Aoife. Look how high mine is. I don't know who that is. And Diana pockets the poster.
May I roll an insight check, please?
For sure, may.
I quite believe her. That's a 4, ladies and gentlemen.
Somebody didn't use her Preston dice.
I don't have Preston dice, so don't. But this dice is going in a dice jail. Goodbye, friend. Goodbye.
She was offered Preston dice and said, "Don't you dare! I've got millions."
Yeah, Fraggle Rock.
You need the blessed Preston dice.
That's all right.
Between breakfast and the end of their conversation, would have Aoife have told Marge what was going on?
And just for the record, hold on for one moment before we do that. Because you're rolling insight on another player, that should be an opposed check.
Oh.
Diana, you need to roll. Unless you decide to do something else.
If it is indeed deception. maybe persuasion. I don't know.
Maybe persuasion. Justin,
Yes.
I'm gonna do the thing.
Okay, but what did you roll?
Yeah, really, what'd you roll?
On what I rolled previously discussed, I rolled a 17.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So, in the back of your mind, you beseech your goddess. And for a moment, you hear nothing. And then you hear, really? For this? For the boy. I give you the power to save the world. And you protect a boy. Fine. But this one comes with a cost. I need you to roll a d20. Roll low.
11.
Okay. So,
Oh,
knowing,
God.
knowing that this might be coming and knowing that a plot point might be spent, we already know the complication for this one. Diana has to tell the truth. 11 times.
No, I thought it was the
Nine.
difference.
It was the difference.
Oh, 9. It was the difference. That's right. That's right. 9. My apologies. So,
Not just the truth, the absolute straight truth.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh, I want to abuse this so badly.
Oh, it's like an involuntary zone of truth.
yeah.
If
Oh, I
anyone
love
is-
this.
This was agreed to in advance. This is not getting sprung on anybody.
Wow.
I'll explain where I got the idea on the break.
It's a great idea. I like it.
I love this a lot.
But this once, the mists will not protect you. But Eva completely believes you have no freaking clue who this is. As will anyone else who asks you.
Oh.
If anyone asks you if you know, if anyone asks you if you know who this is and you say no, they will believe you.
Understood.
And I mean anyone.
Noted.
So,
Did she really just beseech her goddess so that she could never be a snitch?
yes,
She's like, this
100%.
bitch is over here like, I know snitches get stitches,
right.
but can
She
you
doesn't-
help me with that real quick?
She doesn't roll on the
Wow.
boy ever,
Wow. Wow.
unless she chooses to.
All right. Well.
Huh.
I will look at Marge and say, well, she doesn't know. Take that one, fold it up, and put it in my pocket. Wherever the pocket is. Sorry.
Just to be clear, I took the restored one.
Oh.
I have
my
the
bad.
restored one.
Understood.
Marge is going to hold his hand out.
My poster. That's a lot of gold.
I know. I
Right.
anticipate on collecting it,
You and me both.
so I'll keep a hold of it.
You can get your own copy.
Fight me for it.
Do you really want to fight for this?
Are we really gonna fight about this?
Do you want to arm wrestle for it, Marge?
They really gonna tussle.
Aoife sits down at the table. I will 100% arm wrestle. I want to watch this. Can we? Are you gonna do this?
At this point, Marcella has heard this from the porch and walked back inside.
They're arm wrestling.
Looks at Bix and goes, just in her head, to Bix. Oh, I would put money on the bear.
Yeah. So if this is going down,
I put money on the marshmallow. She's
I never said this
surprisingly
out loud.
stubborn.
Didn't say this out loud.
Nia's saying it out loud.
Okay. I was
say
like,
the quiet part out loud.
I just wanted to make sure she wasn't responding because I definitely didn't say that out loud.
Okay.
No, Nia absolutely says that out loud. Like, okay.
I'll bet a jug of ale on this. I think Marge is gonna win. Sorry, Diana.
As you wish.
Nia goes over to
You hear
Diana.
Marge sit down and the elbow.
Thunks on the table.
Nia's gonna go over to Diana and just very gently brush a little hair out of her face and say, "Don't lose." And she's gonna give you a bardic inspiration.
This bitch cheating.
Oh my god.
So you flirt with the cute ones, y'all.
Ooh.
So that's a D6.
This is why y'all flirt with the cute ones.
That's right.
Fine.
All right. So this is how we're going to do this. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just to keep things interesting, this is not going to be a 1-to-1 check.
Mm-hmm.
It is strength v strength. Best out of 5.
And I only get bardic on one.
Correct.
By the way, Aoife, I like dig through my bag and I pull out 5 gold pieces and I put them down.
And the fact that someone is trying to steal Marge's property, he is not
rage.
happy. He will rage.
Oh, not
free.
happy is he, eh?
I love this.
Oh my god.
This is so petty. I love it.
Wow.
Clearly, I prepped way too much because I could just let y'all go. It's fine.
Sliding gold forward.
Yep. All right. Yeah. I always said that if y'all wanted to go PvP, it's on consent. So let's do the thing.
It's just friendly arm wrestling.
It's friendly arm wrestling. Best out of 5. Let's get the first roll.
15.
That's an 18 on the dice. For 21.
Oh.
20.
As you get started, Diana, this bear's strong.
I may have made a mistake.
He catches you a little off guard. Like you stop him, like you got him, but he's got you on the ropes already. Let's roll again.
You can always surrender and save face.
Never.
Did he just invoke the name of the show? Really?
He did. Yes, he did.
I want 5 episodes in. We got that far.
I'm actually very impressed we got this far.
Honestly, yeah.
Six.
19.
Ooh, Diana, this is starting to burn. I mean, you're a couple inches from the table and fighting hard, but this hurts. Roll again.
$15.
Nat 20. Nice.
Well, I
would
did say
also-
best out of 5, and that's 3, friends.
I would just like to let people know that in our back channel chat, Tyler just said 7 minutes to take each other down. So the sass is real on this side tonight.
All right. So, Diana, it damn smarts. when your hand smacks that table, and it hurts more than your pride. It's enough to almost take you out of your chair.
Sustainable. For a bark-crested bear, Marge, friend. I admit, I might have been a little over my head. I handed back the poster.
A little.
I said, here, you get first dibs.
Thank you for returning what is mine.
Aoife elbows Diana. Come on, you know he's gonna split it. It's fine.
Neha,
Don't worry
One
about
deal.
it.
If it comes down to it, I get the last blow on him.
We shall see.
Neha turns to Aoife and slides the 5 gold over to her like, oh well. Think of it as rent.
Do I notice? Can I roll a perception check on them betting on me?
Absolutely. And since they're right there, DC 10. Like, it's in the clear.
12. What the
Neha's
hell,
looking
y'all?
at- Neha's looking at you too like,
Y'all were betting on me?
what? Yes.
I believe they were betting for me.
Oh no, I definitely bet on the marshmallow.
Oh no, if I had placed a bet, it would have been on the bear.
Yeah. Yep. Sorry.
I like an underdog.
Sorry.
Thanks.
Woof.
Don't be too mad at me, okay?
Whatever.
All right.
It's fine.
It's good. It's fine.
This wasn't a real fight, though.
It's
In a
friendly
real fight,
competition.
I absolutely bet on the bear. My God, look at
Oh.
him.
Absolutely.
So, we're right up against the break. Let's transition out of this day. As the day, oh, I'm sorry. Abe, I didn't see your finger. What?
I was going to say, after, there's been a few minutes after the arm wrestling match, Marge's going to walk up next to where Diana's sitting at the table and put a little field mouse in front of her.
Just flick it away.
It's okay. Even a field mouse can frighten an elephant. But a marshmallow will never beat a bear.
I
Fire.
just Diana rage quits and goes to the loft.
Savage.
Oh,
Diana rage quits and goes off into the loft.
that's 4 points of psychic damage right there.
I love you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It is in fact break time. What I started to say before the friendly fire accident there. So we will forward into evening. The afternoon is mostly quiet around the house. Everyone's still trying to recuperate for what they know is going to be a few days' journey. And after dinner served, Petrus gets up, sits down at the table, and pulls out a very expensive bottle of whiskey. Which would lead us into episode 4.5, available now on YouTube. And we'll pick up the next day after break. Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, I just came off a cough. Sorry. That was a bit much. But it's just that kind of night. So, our party has spent a night heavily in their cups, sharing some secrets, obscuring others. But after all of that unlabeled 4X whiskey, I'm going to need some rolls against hangover. If everyone could please give me a DC 15 con check against 1 point of exhaustion.
Butterballs. Okay.
Oh, this is fine.
What's the DC?
15?
15. I missed it by 2 points. Marcella rolled a 13.
Ooh.
Granted, she was up all night with Petrus, so...
Well, at least first level exhaustion isn't that
No,
bad.
it's not. It's really not.
17.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was yours, Diana?
17.
Okay. Aoife, I
3.
can tell by the look.
6.
And I'm sorry. And I'm sorry. What was Nia's?
3.
Ooh.
The glasses.
The wine
are on.
aunt?
Say the wine aunt went hard, apparently.
I was already day drinking.
But
Look,
It's
maybe,
our turn.
That's
She
right.
can
Canonically,
take
you
a
were already
drink.
started. Yeah.
There
Maybe
is
the
a
whiskey-
difference.
maybe the whiskey was a little harder than what she's used to drinking.
There's
Oh,
a
yeah, no, that's fair.
difference in drinking watered down ale
For sure.
and wine than drinking really nice whiskey and Quad X moonshine.
It is. Quad X moonshine.
It's a good
All
one.
right. So, everybody except Marge, who can't get drunk, Diana, who's miraculously unfazed, and Petrus,
This was our
who,
pastime.
Yep. And Petrus, who someone was kind enough to prevent poison on. The rest of you are a little bleary-eyed this morning.
You'll never know.
Right?
Can I
Now
expand?
we understand.
Can I use 5 points of lay on hands on Aoife?
Of course you can.
Okay.
So, as I recall, y'all were in bed together.
Snuggling.
Platonically.
It's true.
It is what it is.
Over.
Now we're having a little sleepover. So, yeah, she would wake up a little bleary-eyed, and you'd be like, oh, no, it's okay. Wonk.
We'll fix that. Thank you.
We fixed that. Thank you. Petrus, for his part, is up with the sun. Mostly keeping to himself. He's conversational at breakfast, but strangely won't make eye contact with Aoife. For reasons. Y'all listen to the end. What's everybody else doing this morning?
Drinking water. Coffee's available, but water mostly.
Marcella gets up, probably because Bix is trying to wriggle out from behind her and go off to find his own breakfast. She gets up and just plunks down at the table in the chair that is still turned around from last night and just
So she Rikers into the chair and just.
Oh yeah, she does another Riker maneuver, but significantly sloppier and more tired and less coordinated, and just literally just plunks down and just head on her arm, just like, I have so many regrets.
And I have a DC 10 dexterity check.
Oh,
You're at disadvantage.
Oh,
At
God.
disadvantage.
You have a point of exhaustion.
Because you are hungover.
Well, lucky me, I rolled an 11 and a 16 on the die, so that is a 12 on her dex check. So she probably rocks a little bit and like catches herself on the chair and is just like, I have so many regrets. Just lays her head down.
I will make a very large pot of peppermint tea for everyone. So settle your stomach.
Before anyone wakes, Diana does go out to the front onto the porch and kneels down and lays her face down, says morning prayer, and then goes back inside.
While she's outside, she would probably see Marge sitting near where the swamp meets the tree line with a squirrel playing on him.
Love that so much.
Just like strangely wave. Just there's a squirrel. That's fine. And just finish up morning prayer and then just go back inside to start making breakfast.
Very good.
I think greasy breakfast. That's what everybody needs this morning.
A good proper swap fry up. Is that
As long
what
as
I'm
I
hearing?
don't look at it. I don't count the calories. It's fine.
I'm one of these people that like legitimately as a person when drunk cannot eat pretty much anything all that next morning. It is just water. It's not good.
Oh, take me to the Crystals or the Waffle House and let me get the
Greasy
the
breakfast.
fried
Oh, yeah,
eggs and the bacon.
Yep.
Hangover at the Waffle
grits.
House is, yep, that's the way to do it.
Mhm.
All right. So, in lieu of a Waffle House, we do have Aoife's cooking.
Which
She is. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Look, if you're
Stella
not
is
taking your
existing off of anything
off break,
caffeinated
let
in
us
water.
All right. Scattered and smothered and chunked.
Wait.
Whew. So, everyone's fed. Everyone's awake. Someone's playing with a squirrel.
Amazing.
Y'all have things to do this morning. You took a day to rest. What's the move?
I guess we're making our way to Balmoral. That was Nikki forgetting for a second. Like we are headed. Well, first we're headed.
Mia
to,
is also drunk. So.
I'm hungover.
There's a difference.
There's a difference. My words are spaced out more than my usual length.
Congratulations, Petrus. I don't think I've been that drunk since I was 16.
I'm so sorry.
No,
Not
you're
less, well, not, well, maybe a little.
Just
That
for
may
once.
sound disapproving, but I'm thoroughly impressed.
I'll take it for the compliment it is. I wish I had restorative magics, but sadly that's not my forte.
I deserve this.
Well,
So your forte apparently is macrame.
Yes, well,
Look, the sun might be too bright for me today, but I still remember most of what happened last night, and it was.
before we drop you off, I have a few questions. Just when
You
you
have
get
time.
a moment. Not for company.
Oh.
It might be alone questions.
And about this
As you
time
wish.
is about when Marge would walk back into the house.
Actually, Petrus, if I'm
Yes?
remembering correctly, and let's be real, everything is a little fuzzy right now. Last night, did you say that your father donated the collection from your library to the temple?
Yes. That's how he got his membership.
Diana pulls out the golden ticket.
Like the lending
lending
temple?
This one?
Yes, that's the one. You have a guest pass. Are you supplicants?
What?
Are you going to join the temple?
Thinking about it.
The follow-up for me was, what the hell is it?
It's the biggest knowledge repository on the planet.
Any particular reason why it's overrun with chimera?
I'm sorry, with what?
Maybe not the best phrasing. That's...
And he's genuinely confused.
Does please refresh my memory, I apologize. Does the ticket actually say where this place is located? Where is this? We literally have no idea
There are
where we
temples
need to
in
go.
every major city, including in Natal. I mean,
We could go to any of them and just present this pass, and they would let us in.
he takes it and looks at it for a minute. I don't see why not. I mean, it looks like a guest pass. I've seen enough of them. I mean, like my father had a membership. I didn't, so if I wanted to go, he had to give me a guest pass. So, I mean, yeah, this looks legit. Where'd you get it?
Well, this is
It appeared out of thin air.
That. I mean, she's not wrong. However, can you answer one more question for me? Because
Sure,
I'm assuming, based on what you're saying, that you have had a guest pass before. What do the people?
Dozens.
What do the people or creatures that run the temples look like?
Well, there's the desk clerks. They're a little overpopulated with elves, but I mean, considering the temple started in Festaflanta, that's not entirely surprising. And then there are librarians.
And what do the librarians look like?
8 legs, 4 arms, gator head, antlers.
Ah, yes, that's what I was looking for.
Sparking,
That
which
one.
is a little off-putting, but
That is what I was looking for. That's what gave us the guest pass.
how did you get to a librarian if you weren't inside the temple?
They were in the cavern
where we found you. Yes.
There's a branch of the temple in the cavern? That's the
have
what the hell?
no idea. I don't, Petrus, for someone who is so smart, you're a little bit dense.
I'm just confused.
They don't
I've
go hand in
never
hand,
seen
unfortunately.
I've never seen a librarian outside of the temple.
Well,
They're not supposed to be able to leave.
they were there. We didn't see them again, but we got these passes. So,
Is this the entire section of this map that we missed?
I saw an Abe finger.
There were 4 with rings in their mouth, this deep in water.
I've never seen them anywhere other than standing behind a desk.
Shrugs.
I mean, like they go through the portals, but that's to be expected.
Portals. Now there's portals. Portals.
Diana just cringes. Portals.
this was a triumph. Sorry, never mind.
Have you been through one of these portals before, Petrus?
Oh, good God, no! It's behind the desk.
Can you describe what it looks like to me, please?
Inky black void surrounded by blue light. I mean, it's not unlike the thing that the whatever the hell they were threw me in. I never got a good look at them.
Good thing.
So, obviously, I'm still so confused how you got this pass. Look, it'll be easier when you go in. Just walk up to the clerk, tell them what you want to know, or apply for membership. That's up to you. I personally, no. But if you ask for something, particular piece of knowledge or whatever, the librarian will go back into the stacks and manifest it for you and bring it out.
Manifest it.
One question. Where's the closest one?
I kind of don't know where we are. No one ever told me.
I whip out a map.
If they're in all of the major cities, the closest would be in Balmoral.
That's what I didn't want to hear. Wonderful. To let you know, we're in Lashashran.
Oh, so
I'll
we're
just
close
hold
to
out a
Vice
map
Grey.
and show him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are almost where we need to get you.
Wow.
So, speaking of, we should probably pack up, get you there so we can get out of there as fast as possible.
Oh,
Could not agree more.
Not that this hasn't been lovely.
no, however you want to do it.
But you have to get to school. Yeah.
That was the plan. Yes.
All right then. Shall we?
And several days early from the information we gathered from the Colonel.
Oh, even better.
Now, on the way to Balmoral, were we planning to stop at the Lady Marcella's home first, or
That is out of the way.
I think
for
it
now.
would be
It will be
better
on
to
the way
go
back.
after.
okay?
On the way back
I don't
to
guess-
Laplace.
I don't exactly know where everybody is located. I'm just going off of what I'm listening to. That's all.
Arden is a little out of the way.
I see.
So, sorry, Abe, you were about to say something.
No.
Okay. Voice of DM for a minute. The most direct route is going to be to go to Gibson's ferry and actually catch the ferry across. There's a smallish road that leads from the end of the ferry back to the main way. You would intercept the road that's between Barden and Balmoral about halfway, and from there it would be another day to Five Spires, which is where you're going to drop him off. But of course, it does mean passing through Gibson's ferry.
I
Suppose we're discussing this while we're poring over the map here.
I have to admit that I would prefer not to take the ferry, but I also understand that we need to go and we need to get this done. So it's the fastest way.
Aoife, I have a thing if you don't want them to recognize you.
Oh dear, I have a thing if I don't want them to recognize me.
I think if they do recognize you and try anything,
You got Marge and you got me.
So blessed. Truly blessed. Thank you. We'll get it done. We'll go.
So Gibson Ferry?
I think that may be the best route.
I hope everyone's got sea legs.
If and only if Aoife is okay with this.
Of course.
what are sea legs?
Oh
You'll find out.
oh dear.
Well, Marge, since you don't have a stomach, there's no reason for it to get churned up and upset when you're going over the water.
Well, she makes a fair point.
I'm suddenly wondering how buoyant Marge is.
I mean, he's made of wood.
He's made out of wood.
He's the ship. He is the USS Marshmallow.
Oh gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Heavier or lighter than a duck? Okay.
About the size of a bread box.
Okay, so into town you go, I suppose.
The town we go.
All packed up and ready.
Everyone packed up, ready. It's a fairly short walk. Nia's already made it once.
Off
And
to
back.
see
And
the
back.
wizard.
Yeah, it's been there and back.
Wonderful.
I heard that. And so, let's discuss walking order for just a minute. How are we going?
Nia is in the back, just like. I'm happy.
I'm with
It's
Aoife.
still sunny outside.
Well, then we're walking in front.
I do hang back and I do give Marcella and Nia 5 points lay on hands. I just wanted them to suffer just a little bit in the morning. Just a tad. But I can't have them slowing us down at this
So
point.
you could have healed her sooner, but
Not
Terrible.
slowly.
Make it seem like
about-
a hangover would have slowed me down.
Think about your actions.
Are you? I'm
The
sorry.
marshmallow is one to
Diana,
talk.
Diana, dearest, are you telling me to think about my actions?
I'm going to take the liberty of assuming this conversation is taking place as you enter the town.
Pretty much, yeah. like literally, Diana just puts her hands. She's like, think about your actions, and Nia is just like, I'm sorry. What coming from you? That's
Excuse me.
I was gonna say that's Marcella makes her quip and then she just kind of rolls her eyes and keeps walking.
As you come into town, there is a little building just to your right. And there's a man sitting on the stoop with his eyes bandaged over. And two men standing with him. When Nia makes her objection, the man with the bandage over his eyes goes, I know that voice. I know that voice. And the two men look up and lock eyes with you. Do you do anything?
I'm gonna quickly DM you something, quick, Justin.
Yeah, of course. Do the thing. Passing notes under the table.
That back channel chat is nice for the amount of secrets that we have right now.
The answer is no. She has no clue who the hell they are.
Okay. Yeah, she's just kind of like. I mean, she definitely recognizes the man sitting down. She doesn't recognize the other two, so she just kind of like.
Okay. They just pat him on the shoulder. They pat him on the shoulder and go, yeah, we're sure you know lots of people's voices from the bar last night. We watched you. And you continue on your merry way. There are services. There's, of course, the tavern and inn. There's a small store there. Ferry or blacksmith, that sort of thing. There are people milling around town, all of whom seem to be giving you a wide berth. Does anyone want to say or do anything while we're in town? Stop off for anything?
I'm not giving them my money.
Nia looks like she's got the mom face on, though. I was waiting for her to say something. Look at that. I love you. No.
No.
And we're not quite talking parting of the Red Sea, but
It's obvious.
yeah, it's pretty obvious that nobody there is going to get anywhere near you.
That's fine.
Yes.
Oh, Nia probably just walks near Aoife and is just like, well, that's one way to part a crowd.
Yes, well. Stick around long enough and I'm sure you too can be the town outcast.
I just lean in towards the both of them. The other way you can do it was the rather big sword.
Nia, unless Aoife pulls away, Nia is going to lace her arm inside of Aoife's arm, and I bring drama wherever I go, so at least we aren't being chased out by slighted wives and husbands.
Nope. Can definitely say that part hasn't happened yet. Ever. Maybe. No. Just keep walking. It got awkward. I got weird. It's fine.
You're doing great, sweetie. Come on.
March would be having fun with it when he noticed he would be walking like this in zigzags, making the people just to try to get
Oh,
Try to
you're
get
making me
it-
dizzy.
But they move. Watch.
I know,
And
but
you-
they're not
you-
worth our
you-
time.
Marge, you're like a giant bear magnet.
Pushing everybody away.
Mhm.
Okay.
And he
So-
would be doing it and like he would do it, and then he would stop and look back at Aoife and try to see if she's like getting any kind of pleasure out of watching these people be herded like cattle.
Doesn't really much care, honestly.
No one's done anything or said anything, correct?
There are people whispering.
Can I hear
Hands
any
over
of what's
mouths.
being whispered?
No. I mean, unless you plan to do something magical, no. They're not exactly being discreet, but they know enough to be quiet, or they think they do.
I think it's rather nice. Not this, obviously. This is noisy and like flies and mosquitoes in the summertime. I can see why you stay in the swamp. It's quiet. Peaceful.
It is. It is. It is. And I raise my voice a little bit. And my money seems to spend better in Lashashran. It's so strange how that works out.
Goodness, mine does too. It's strange. I can't seem to find any coin in my purse while we're here inside of Gibson Ferry.
It's too bad we spent that entire allotment I had.
Oh yes, the ladies' allotment.
Darn.
Quite a shame. Really. It's almost like they had better manners.
Better manners.
Who's got vicious mockery?
Me. I do.
The whole town takes psychic damage. We're going to home brew a spell called Shade.
Please. Oh my god.
Wait,
I would
so
test
far,
that.
so far
Well-
only Neha and Marge are proficient in it.
Right. That's adding a skill check here.
Well, Aoife,
I roll
at
against
least
Disadvantage.
if nothing else, clearly you were raised so much better than this entire town was.
That
At
is a true
least you
story.
don't whisper around people instead of coming straight forward and talking to them and taking their dues.
Or speaking about them behind closed doors like a sophisticated lady.
Or behind a fan, even.
Or, quieter.
I'll say, a man and woman who have been whispering to each other momentarily over.
Oh,
by the
Marcella
building.
looks
Just-
dead at them
yeah,
and
like
just says,
they just
quieter.
they kind of and wander off behind the building. Well,
Sir, I
this,
hope your voice is much stronger than your potency at night.
ooh,
Wow.
I'm just gonna add a burn card to make.
oh,
Nikki, you are just trying to break all of my fans.
I am.
Yeah, so unarmored defense is a 10. I just rolled a 17 for the wife to slap the shit out of him.
And from behind the building, you hear.
Yeah, that's right.
Ah.
All right.
Amazing.
So this whole town is all of a wide spot in the road, really.
Good.
Yeah, maybe 100 yards across total.
100 yards too many, if you ask me.
The layout is basically the road runs through the middle, and the only thing on the riverside is the inn and the ferry itself. Aoife, you do know the town well enough to know what the ferryman should look like. And the usual ferryman, whose name is Curtis, isn't there. On the prow of the ferry, which is wide enough to admit 2 carts, on the prow stands what you're pretty sure is going to be a halfling. Short, got a hood pulled over. Those guys, come on. I had to give Curtis the day off. And there are 2 polemen and what amounts to a deckhand. Again, none of whom are familiar to you. But they offer to take your luggage. They help you on, give you a hand down onto the ferry. But as I say, these are strangers to you. I'm seeing some skeptical looks.
Yeah, I
Didn't do or say anything.
I'm thinking. I reach into my my bag and pull out a small piece of copper wire, and I cast a message
Okay.
to Diana and tell her that I don't know these people. So just keep an eye out.
Danny just moves in closer to Aoife.
Nia hasn't left Aoife's side. And she sees what you're doing because she recognizes that spell. Because she had that spell. I changed it out for something else.
But she knows what's up.
Yeah.
And I
And
just
behind-
look towards
And
Marge and just kind of tap the side of my temple next to my eyes and just signal for him to watch.
Okay. But everyone gets on the ferry.
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We make sure Petrus comes with us.
Oh, I was going to say, Marcella's been with Petrus the entire time. In case anybody hasn't figured out, she's rather endeared to this child. Like,
I'm adopting you.
real talk.
Don't struggle.
At the end of that, no, at the end of that session, I looked at Justin. I'm like, Marcella's like this close to adopting this boy.
Seeing the hand gesture, Marge would make sure that he's standing closest to the party, but also near the side of the boat, and he would have his staff out and both hands on it and kind of resting.
Sure.
Did Bix get in the boat?
Yeah, Bix will be right beside you unless you tell Bix to do otherwise.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. That's
Yes, no.
just checking.
Yep, Bix is beside you. Lucy's beside Petrus. Someone had to, like, the ferryman had to lift Lucy to put her down on the deck because.
Marge would have toted Lucy or Biggs
Okay.
to help him on if needed.
How long is the crossing?
The river's a little over a mile wide at this point. And pretty fast flowing. Both of these polemen are going to be on the same side of the boat, basically just fighting the current.
Got it. Okay.
So, the deckhand unties the mooring, and the ferry starts to float immediately, headed downstream, and the polemen do their thing.
Nia is just going to begin to sing.
Is she now?
Mm-hmm. Kind of very much aloud, very much for anyone who can hear it. Just like to help the work along.
A sea shanty of sorts.
It's
Knowing you're a bardess is
definitely-
casting?
The bardess is casting enthralling performance.
Really now?
Mm-hmm.
Who
I
are
have
you
to-
attempting to enthrall?
All the deckhands.
Including the captain?
If he can hear me. Pretty much, it's you can perform for at least 1 minute, attempting to inspire wonder in your audience. At the end of the performance, choose a number of humanoids within 60 feet of you who watched and listened to all of it, up to a number to your charisma modifier, which is 5.
Okay.
They make a DC check or be charmed. And they are idolizing me, but unlike a regular charm spell, if they succeed, they do not realize that they were trying to be charmed. I can put it. You know what? Boom! It's in the saving face chat.
Okay.
The roll 20.
Okay. What is your spell save DC, please?
My spell save DC now is 15.
And you said this was a wisdom save?
It is a wisdom save.
Okay. I'm going to roll this as a minion group.
I don't like that face.
As far as you can tell, it's working fine.
Oh no.
Yikes.
About halfway through, halfway across, right about the time your song ends.
Yeah.
The halfling, never taking his hood down, starts to clap. Yous boys drop anchor, huh? He pulls the hood back. Me and the world famous Neha Durant's got to have a little conversation here. You recognize this guy at once.
Oh no.
So,
I'm sorry. Who are you again? A fan?
don't play games with me. You know who I am. I'm here with Mr. Reinhard. I thought I saw you in the tavern last night, whilst I was performing on stage. I've seen you infest the fountain a couple of times. Don't know what you're doing here. But I do know who wants to have a conversation with you. So I'll tell you how this is going to go. We're just going to get off this boat. I'm going to let your friends go on their merry way. Now I'm going to take you back to Festa Flaunton with me. You and Mr. Ryland can have a nice long chat.
You see, there's a problem with that, though. I'm currently on a civil service duty for the Queen. Long may she reign. And if I'm missing, I'll be arrested.
That sounds like a you problem.
Sounds like it's going to be a you problem, though. She's coming with us.
So Marcella has a hand on one of her daggers, and she basically unhooks the other one from her belt and hands it to Petrus and just whispers to him, "If we must fight, you fight." Because someone took a short sword, so.
Which, in fact, Diana is like half out at this point behind Neha.
Marcella,
Mm-hmm.
you hear in your mind, oh, if we have to fight, I won't need a sword.
Dun, dun, dun.
Marcella just looks at him and just goes, "Did you just?"
It did. Again, in your mind.
All right. She's just like, all right, this is normal. In her head,
Everybody
she
else
goes,
is in your head, why not?
I was gonna say that's in her head. She just goes, "Fuck it, I've already got two voices in here. What's one more?" Because she doesn't know if he can hear her like respond that way. But
Yeah, he heard. And now he's wondering who the second voice is because he figured out the cat.
So here's what's going to happen, Charlie. I've forgotten your name. You're going to ferry us over so that we make it to Balmoral and complete our little mission here. And if you wish to speak to me again, you know how to find me, I'm sure. But we're not going to have this fight on a fucking ferry.
That's right. We're not going to have a fight at all. Joey, Tommy, 2 weeks. Tie him up.
And
I draw a short sword.
Yeah.
and we're doing
Here's the part where we roll for initiative.
Marcella pulls out her dagger and literally just calls him God, I'm trying to think of a good insult. Because keep in mind that it could be funny as hell. Oh, she just called that. I can't be that creative tonight. She just calls him a son of a bitch, but in perfectly accented epistle.
For the record, if Neha cared, his name was Salvatore, and she would know him.
That's a 17.
Mia has
I just rolled a nat 20 on my initiative roll.
Holy shit!
Nice.
Yeah, that puts me at a 21. So I don't know what you have, Nikki.
I have a 22.
Oh yeah, look at us go.
Right?
You wanna fight? All right. Fine.
Wanna fight?
Damn.
We gonna fight.
Yep. That needs to go in that chat.
I need to check something, and then I'm gonna drop something in the back chat.
Uh-huh. 10. Abe was a 13.
17.
I'm 13.
Oh, my bad. So I've got Neha, Marcella, Salvatore, Abe, Aoife, Petrus, boys. And Diana is... do we know who's more dexterous between Marge and Diana?
My dex is a solid 0.
I have a 14.
Okay, so it will be Abe, Diana. So Sal, Abe, Diana, Aoife, Petrus, and thugs. The Mafia, yes.
They wish.
All of my halflings are canonically Sicilian.
I like your cousin better. He's cute. I like his boyfriends.
Would that be Cousin Al?
Cousin Al, yes. I should have set myself up for you can call me Sal. That's sorry. The DM should have been more prepared. Not like I didn't plan this fight. 48. Okay, there we go. All right, which brings us. Well, Neha, you get the first shot.
Get it, girl.
Nia's going to stand up and you see her, she just begins to, her hair just begins to like gently flow a little bit, almost like it was caught in the wind. Her hands and like her neck and her face all get this like shimmer effect to it, and her hair like turns like a brighter green, like a more sea foamy kind of green, and everybody I'm doing Mantle of Inspiration. I'm expending a bardic inspiration to give myself a wondrous appearance, and everybody who can see me up to 60 feet, so the 4 of you and Petrus, you all gain 5 temporary hit points, and you can immediately use your reaction to move up to your speed without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Oh.
Yes.
If that's the case, Marge is going to go from where he is standing directly in front of the halfling's face. Just.
Yeah.
And it's, you're just going to hear a low growl just.
So that's actually a bonus action that I get to do that. And as a regular action, I am. I'm going to look at one of the thugs and say, You know what, dear? I think it's time for your break. And cast sleep. So let me roll that. 16 hit points
Okay.
on one of the thugs. Doesn't knock him out.
Not enough to take him down.
Then he's fine. He's fine. He's cool. He's fine. He's cool. That's my turn. I'm staying where I am though.
Okay. Next up in the initiative order is Marcella.
Yes. How far am I from the nearest thug?
They're approaching you across this boat, which was only about 40 feet to begin with.
Okay.
So you're well within 30 feet. You won't be within melee range unless you move.
Right. Yeah, which is exactly what she's gonna do. Now knowing that she's confident in leaving Petrus by himself, she closes the gap and she's gonna swipe at the closest thug to her. Oh, that's not. Nope, that was a nat one.
Ooh, what were you? You were with the sword, is that right? You were
Dagger.
Dagger.
Yeah. So she had to get pretty close.
Yeah. You're anchored, and about that time is when the anchor line catches. And there's a that you weren't expecting, and you go sprawling across the deck.
Womp.
Womp.
Good thing I have backup plans for this.
That's right. Oh.
That is my turn though, because I don't believe I have boneless actions. So
Boneless actions.
boneless actions.
By the way, I'm loving it. Call me McDonald because I'm loving it.
You loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Oh.
Rude.
Y'all forget they can't hear Tyler.
I
know,
said
sorry.
obesity.
Yeah, Tyler's letting us have it back
Ow.
there. Apologies to the audience, but we were getting shade from the back channel. So, next up in the initiative order is Sal. Let's see what Sal is going to do. Sal has a bear in his face, correct?
Yep.
Well, in his kneecaps, really, but there's kneecaps in
Sweet.
Sal's face.
Sal disappears.
This little bitch.
Fun.
No one knows where in shit Sal went. March.
Let's see. 20-foot cube. How much of the boat would that carry?
How?
About half
wait,
of
no,
it?
20-foot cube. You're standing. Let's see.
I'm assuming I am now at the bow.
You are, in fact. So for a boat, yeah, about half, give or take.
And can I position that so it didn't hit any of the party?
Yes, because they're going to be roughly in the center of the boat. So you've got the line of the party that would be, if you're facing the front of the boat, the party is to the left. In the center, almost in a line, are these thugs marching toward them with Marcella sprawled at their feet. You have no freaking clue where the halfling is.
Okay.
But yes, you can absolutely position it in such a way that it would theoretically hit, say, the thugs without hitting your party.
Okay. I need everybody in that 20-foot cube to make a DC 15 deck save, please, as blue sparkles begin to fall from the sky.
Yay, sparkles.
You said a 15?
I would.
No one makes it.
Okay. Everyone is now outlined in fairy fire.
Yay.
If you were in that 20-foot cube, even if you're invisible,
Yes, I know how fairy fire works.
I was gonna say that was for everybody, right?
It was in that cube.
Yeah, that's
That would
He
include
said-
Marcella.
Yep.
Marcella's sparkling. she only rolled the 13.
All right.
Shining
Womp.
like diamonds on a wealthy woman's neck. Hit the deck.
Shine
Do I
bright like
see
a
a
diamond.
sparkly outline with nothing in it?
You do, and it's cussing and halfling.
Good. I'm gonna move
You got
to
glitter
it.
on the halfling. No.
That shit's
Boneless
never
action.
coming out.
Marge's gonna look at it and go, Mouse, where are you?
That's a weird thing to say to it.
Diana's right here.
What is your name so I know what to put on your tombstone?
Ooh.
And he boneless action rage.
Yeah.
Swing.
Do y'all see that shade?
You're gonna have to close on him.
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna
Okay.
close on him.
Okay. All right. Take your shot.
18 plus 90, 20, 21.
21 will hit.
It's a nice hit.
Okay.
It's a good hit. Solid.
All that damage.
And that has 9 points of damage as Marge brings the quarterstaff down.
Okay.
Damage.
I have recorded the damage. Aoife, yes.
What kind of weapon does Marge use?
Marge uses a quarterstaff.
Cool story. Thank you.
Okay.
No, it's relevant. It's relevant. It's relevant.
Well, I
literally-
figured.
It looks like the one that's in his picture. It's literally a sapling that he has snatched out and like,
Whacking people with a root ball.
yeah.
All right. That
That
brings
quarter
us.
staff is snatched.
Oh, never mind.
Uh-oh.
I was
What's that,
excited.
man?
No, it doesn't work. So that's fine. That's okay.
That brings us to Diana.
I step in front of the remainders of that are on this side, the opposite side from the foes.
Mm-hmm.
I completely sheathe the short sword, pull out my great sword, and I cast Fog Cloud on my party members, so they're obscured.
Very good.
And for those of you that don't know, since they all failed, all attacks against them have advantage, including Marcella. So if you want,
Womps.
sorry, Momo.
I don't think that takes up my whole action.
No, it doesn't. It's a bonus action.
No.
You're doing it from the sword.
Yeah, from the sword.
It's a bonus action from the sword.
Sweet. I go up to the figure outlined in blue sparkles.
Yes.
I want to whack him with the great sword, with the +1 great sword.
+1 greatsword. That's right. Whack that boy.
That is a 13.
You roll at
That does-
advantage.
I
Right.
did not.
One
You literally
advantage.
just told me, and I just did not. That's 17.
With all the bonuses,
Yes.
that's a miss.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Even with he sees you step out of the fog cloud, and he's just a little too quick. You're tall, you're swinging low, and he can pop just under. That brings us to Aoife. What you got?
I was gonna be cool and cast Shillelagh
Why can't you?
because if I don't touch the weapon, then it turns
Oh.
off, basically. So I'm going to surprise absolutely nobody and cast Eldritch Blast instead.
Justin,
Yes.
was Bix supposed to go on my turn?
Oh yes, absolutely. Bix was.
I totally forgot that I have a cat now.
I did too. My apologies.
That's okay. That's all. I'll hold until everybody's gone.
Well, let's let Aoife have
Yeah,
her
yeah,
turn,
That's
and then Bix
I
can
totally
have,
forgot. I saw the tab open and I went, oh fuck. Sorry, Aoife.
No, you're fine, honey. You're fine.
To be clear, who are you aiming at?
20. What's
Sal,
his
the-
face?
Yeah, the
Sorry.
outlined one.
Thank you. Yes, Sal.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh yes,
22.
Give me damage.
Sorry, Sorry, the D12 looks really enticing, and I know that's not right.
What?
That's 10. No, I was just looking at it. I was like, why is there a 0 on my It's 10.
This tells me what
hard.
I do that all the time.
Chat, it's been a day for all of us.
It has. It
Numbers
absolutely
are-
has.
numbers are
Numbers are hard, and also that tells me what luck you have with that dice that you didn't know the 0 was 10 automatically. Oh, poor dear. Okay, but you land a hell of a hit on him. Yeah, it
Good.
knocks him back a little bit.
Good.
I'll let Bix have Bix's turn next.
Yeah, so Marcella basically just says telepathically
Yes.
to go for the short one. So
Okay.
she's telling him to go for the one that was provoking Neha.
Yep.
Which he should be able to see now. So
Mhm.
we are going to. Ooh, okay, that was good. Sorry, I was like, ooh. So Bix is going to close that gap and is going to. That is a claw attack.
Okay.
And on top of that, because that claw attack hit,
Yes.
he is also going to pounce.
Yes.
So
Remind everyone at home what that does.
okay, so pounce. So if he moves at least 20 feet straight forward towards a creature and then it hits it with the claw attack, which he did, in the same turn, the target must succeed on a DC 12 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. If the target is prone, the Malk, which is what Vix is, can make one bite attack against it as a boneless action.
Boneless action.
Yes.
Well, give me the damage from the claw first.
Yeah, that's D4 plus 2. Sorry, I didn't get that far. I didn't actually think it was gonna hit. My dice have been rolling real weird tonight. Ooh, that is max damage on that claw attack. So that is 6 points of damage, slashing damage. And then I'm gonna need that DC 12 strength save.
He rolled exactly a 12.
No boneless action for Bix.
No, it's okay.
I was more excited about him getting pushed over the edge of the
I was
boat.
gonna
That'd
say,
be hilarious.
he is best cat because he did so good. I'm surprised I rolled that high on his damage.
He
So
gonna get a fish treat later.
oh, abso-fucking-lutely, and all the scritches. But Bix is now standing in front of this gangster halfling and just low growl.
Love it.
You got a cat in front and a bear in back.
Okay. It does. It does look set up for something awful. So, that brings us to Petrus in the initiative order.
Aw, sweetie.
Here we
You be
go.
proud, baby.
We believe.
He throws out a single hand, mutters something in a language none of you speaks, but it seems to get the halfling's attention. Just for funsies, I want Aoife and Marcella to give me a DC 10 Arcana check.
Okay.
Okay.
That was an 18 on the die.
That's an 18 total.
Surprising absolutely everyone, he casts Eldritch Blast.
What?
Marcella just her head snaps up and looks at him and in her head goes, "I'm sorry, what?"
It gets better because the shot connected. He rolled a 19, which meets this little bastard's armor class.
Oh shit.
That is 5 damage. And because he has the Eldritch Invocation Forceful Cantrip.
Oof.
Yeah. Little halfling goes flying off the side of the boat
Yes.
Yes, please.
and is now glowing and
Yes.
sputtering in the water.
Bye.
Get wrecked.
Oh my god. Okay. That brings us to Joey, Tommy, and 2 weeks.
Joey, Tommy, in 2 weeks.
Yep. Or a mob, in fact, yes. So swinging on Marge with a 3.
That's cute.
Swinging on Marcella with a... Whoops. Let me double check something real fast.
Is talking during combat free?
Yes. Talking is always a free action.
When whichever one swings at Marge, he's going to look at it and go,
Do you really want to do that and join your boss?
You don't scare me, Bear Man.
Good. I don't
Yeah.
want you to be tired.
I'm sorry, Meg. It's a dirty 20 on you.
That's okay, because I may have a question for you after this.
Yep.
Then.
So Tommy lands one on you.
With what?
Hmm?
With what
A
exactly?
sword.
Okay.
Yep. They pulled out short swords.
She just
I know, she's mended the damn shirt.
She's gonna get a new one soon. It's fine.
That's a 7.
Okay.
7 damage.
Short swords.
Okay. Does he withdraw this weapon, or does he leave it there?
He pulls it back. He's not like skewering you and leaving the weapon in you. Do you have a reaction?
No, I had a thought, but that's... You ruined it, Justin!
I'm sorry. People don't usually leave their swords sticking in their enemy.
That's only during the killing blow when the person falls over dead, and then you step on their chest and pull.
Well, I would have thought... that's my thought of it, and maybe I'm just terrible. I would think to just pin him down.
I like the way you think, but no. Tommy ain't that smart.
Like I said, maybe I'm just terrible.
Tommy ain't that smart.
I say 2 weeks goes for the same shot.
On Marcella?
On Marcella.
I'm prone. Of course they are.
I know. It's still bitch.
But for the first time, and I don't actually know, I can tell you the last time this happened, and it happened with Penn. I just rolled 2 nat 1s with this dumb son of a bitch.
Oh,
amazing.
Put in your 2 weeks.
Yeah, please. 2 weeks rolled 2 1s.
What dice sets that?
Huh? One was Preston, one was the one that came from you.
Yes, infected dice.
That evil smile.
I know, right? So 2 weeks is on the deck now. Down there with Marcella. Which brings us back to the top of the order.
He just lays out next to you.
Hey, you wanna snuggle?
Neha.
Justin, I sent you a question in the Zoom chat.
My apologies, I didn't see it.
It's okay.
Neither. He wasn't affiliated.
Oh, why are they chasing me then?
Wait. I'm sorry. Not the leader.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to reframe the question in my head.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Neha is in the fog cloud. She's not leaving. It's safe in here. It's safe. But she whispers, if you don't want to happen to your companion to happen to you, I suggest you run. And she casts Dissonant Whispers. I don't have to see the person. They just have to be able to hear me.
Right.
It's a wisdom saving throw, DC 15. And I'm targeting the one that is above Marcella.
Okay. So that's going to be Tommy. Yep.
Donka.
I'm saving, correct?
Yep.
That is a 4 on the dice.
Ooh, home dog gonna take 3d6 of psychic damage.
Oh, snap.
Ouch.
And he gotta use his reaction to run away, which does provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Stab them ankles, Meg.
Hey, can you get one of those if you're prone?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
11 psychic damage. And he has to use his entire reaction and his full range of movement. He can't willingly throw himself over the ship, but he gets as far away as possible.
Yep. You said 11 points, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that gets you, yeah, all right. And he is going to run as far as he can, which is the other side of the ship, which means that both Marcella and Marge get attacks of opportunity because he has to pass Marge to get there.
Oh, yeah.
And they are at advantage because he is sparkly.
He is sparkly, so
Oh.
Yes.
roll at advantage.
You're welcome. What
Fuck's sake.
Except
Ooh, that face.
At 20.
I rolled consecutively a 3 and a nat 1.
Whoa.
God.
Well,
Well, at least your advantage, so nothing else bad can happen to you.
I know, right? I'm already prone.
Actually, wait a
What
minute.
else could possibly have happened?
You've said that out loud.
One, too.
Biggs does get one.
15,
Oh, yeah.
16, 17 points of damage.
At advantage, yeah?
Correct.
Yes.
Mart, how did you do 17 points of damage?
Okay, that was
This
a
is
little
D8
better.
+1 on a crit.
That is. Let me see. Sorry, I have to see what Bix's bonus is to that.
forgot.
That is a 17 for Bix on that claw attack.
That is a hit.
Okay. And that'll be 5 points of slashing damage.
Bix kills off dear Tommy. And you see him standing over the dead form of this thing for a minute, and you swear he pulses with a little bit of a shadow. Like his shadow gets too big for a moment. And you hear in your brain, oh, that's fucking weird. I don't think I like this one at all.
And Marcella responds back in her head, you know what? Nope. We're not touching this right now. Well, I have questions, but later. I'm a little
Whatever
busy.
you say.
I'm
You
a
knows
little
I love to
busy.
surf.
Does Big's voice keep changing? I'm just confused.
I'm sorry. I'm dead. Okay.
Yep.
So that would bring me up next in the order, yeah?
Correct.
Okay.
And you've got one laying next to you.
Yeah, I still have advantage on him, right?
Correct.
Oh shit! Sorry,
Okay.
that was my action. Real quick before Marcella goes.
Yeah.
Bonus action. Gonna use a bardic inspiration. I can't. She real quick jumps out of the fog cloud, and I think the closest one to her is probably Petrus, because he didn't move.
Yep.
So, yeah, she just taps Petrus on the shoulder and she says, "Good job, keep doing it," and dips back into the fog cloud.
Job, keep doing it.
And
Gosh.
Petrus gets a D6 inspiration.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Why do my rolls keep sucking?
I'm sorry.
I can't
That's
beat
okay,
you.
because I'm pretty sure a 12 is not going to hit the guy next to me.
Yes, it is.
Oh! Oh, fuck. Okay.
The halfling was hard to hit. The thugs really aren't.
Okay.
Thugs are
So
dumb.
Marcella switches her. Yeah, I'm assuming she fell like this, like.
Yeah.
So she rolls onto her side, and just kind of hits behind her with the hilt of her dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And so what is going to happen?
Tell us what's going to happen.
1 second, I need to find the correct dice for this. Justin, I sent you a message. You'll know what I'm doing.
Okay. Yes, I'm fairly certain it is.
Yep, and that's what that roll was.
Yep.
Sorry, I don't have the appropriate dice out because I didn't realize I was going to need them. Sorry, y'all. Wait with
Can't
bated
believe
breath,
you.
please. Please wait with bated breath.
Well,
I
while
roll
we're waiting
dice.
for Marcella, thank you all for being here. Wonderful. Mwah.
That's a 7, a 10, and a 5.
Wow. Yes, ma'am.
I need to make you another roll.
You do. actually.
And so does Aoife.
Do I
Aoife's in a
do I
fog cloud.
do I get anything?
This is going to be. I'll roll it the same way again. DC 10 Perception or Arcana, whichever's better.
Is Aoife in the fog cloud?
Okay. Oh! I made that DC by 1.
It's an 18.
You recognize that your dear huntress just cast Inflict Wounds.
Passed my DC by 1 point, Justin. I rolled a 9.
Lots of side eye.
So much side eye.
So much.
How's he looking?
About a 10 out of 32.
Okay, because Fix is next.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm not even going to bother rolling the other one. That was a 14 on the die, so that'll be an 18 for that.
Check your damage, please. That was a what?
An 18.
Okay, that's a hit.
And that will be 5 points of slashing damage for him.
How much?
5.
Yep. He's still up, isn't the right word, but he is not well. He's kind of in danger of bleeding out. And if y'all forgive. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. So if I am not mistaken, that would bring us, Marcella, that was everything, right? You and Bix?
Yep.
Okay. So that would bring us back to Sal in the initiative order. Let's see how well he handles being in the water.
Lost in a raging river.
Lost in a raging river. That's exactly right.
Good luck, friend.
Y'all aren't going to have to worry about Sal again.
Oh, no. Is that a nat one?
That was another nat one. Damn it so much. It was actually, well, no, it was, let's be real. It wasn't a nat one. It was a 2, and his strength modifier is a -1.
A natural
Good day,
one.
sir. Good day.
I can't talk because mine's also a -1.
You're smart enough not to get in people's face.
That's right. Marge, you are up in the initiative.
So there's one directly in front of me,
Correct.
and there's one standing over Marcella and one laying down next to Marcella. Or
Okay, wait a minute. One is dead.
Okay.
Huh?
There's
So
the
laying
one.
down.
There's
Joey-
one laying down,
Okay.
and he's pretty bloodied.
I was gonna say
It's 2
who
weeks.
Marcella just hit and Bix just hit pretty
Yep.
good.
Joey is still standing, still in range, and unharmed.
So Joey Bag of Donuts is in front of me. Cool.
That's right.
You're gonna see a blue beam shoot out of Marge's forehead at him.
The Care Bear stare.
I gotta get back to the right page. That is a 24 to hit.
Dude, you needed an 11. Yes, you hit him.
10, 14, 16 points of radiant damage.
Yeah,
Hasty.
Is he still standing?
he is.
And then we're going to swing away, Merle. Swing away.
Mm-hmm.
Pew pew.
That's a 19 on the dice, so that hits
Looking for a grand slam, sir.
Get him.
for 8 points of root ball damage.
He's still standing, but damn, your boy's looking rough. You got him in the gut. He's
Excuse
doubled
me.
over.
10 points of root ball damage.
Oh, he's still up. He's doubled over a little harder. about two degrees further down. But Joey's still standing. Yeah,
I warned you.
Diana, you've got one bleeding on the deck and one bent over, having just been whacked by Marge.
Which direction?
I'm going for the one that's doubled over.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be standing much longer. That's a natural 20.
Nice!
Yeah.
Do I need
Just
to
your bonuses
do I
are
need to
enough to kill
roll?
him. Yeah. I mean, if you want to see just how bad you fuck him up, you're welcome to it.
I
But,
mean,
but remember, the way we roll crits is you take max damage and then add your roll to it. So you get max damage once
so 12.
and then roll and add the dice roll to that. And this is a +1 sword.
It's over 20 points of damage.
Yeah, for a guy that had 6 left, overkill doesn't begin to describe it.
The 12 would
Just
have
real
been
mad.
enough.
I'm
Yes.
just really pissed at this point. Like, I just
Top returns.
really.
I mean, that was damn near like if he were a PC, that would be damn near insta death. I mean, that's yeah. Okay, so parts of Joey land in the river, the rest of him on the deck. And
Just call me the Queen of Hearts. It's fine.
damn, girl. Oof. Aoife.
Anything? Gotta write that down for later. So we have a thug laying
You have
on
a
the
bleeding
deck.
thug laying on the deck that you get advantage on.
Only if it's melee?
No, he's
No.
he's very fired.
Oh, that's right. He's got fairy fire. Yeah, I still think I'll cast Eldritch Blast. It's just the best thing I have, so.
Yeah.
Actually, how hurt does he look?
Extremely.
Cool. I'm gonna make this real weird. It's gonna be great. It's
Do
gonna
the thing.
really solidify the
love
whole
it.
Swamp Witch thing.
Anything that starts with "I'm gonna make it real."
I'm gonna
weird.
make it real weird.
Make it weird.
Yes. Please.
You've been here for this. It's all weird. This is.
Nothing is what it seems.
am going to walk over to him and extend my hand and cover his face here and cast Poison Spray.
Yeah.
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 So
Damn,
he
girl.
needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
What's your spell? What's
13.
your spell save
It's not
DC?
that
But
great,
also-
but 13.
Given that he's prone and you're right over his mouth, I'm rolling at disadvantage.
Okay.
Which
Then
wouldn't
he
have mattered because I rolled a 7 and a 5.
Whoops.
It's only 5 damage. He'll probably survive that. It's fine.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. 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 Yes.
He had 5 left.
Oh, baby.
And so he just kind of turns green and his eyes roll back. And he is gone. And so now you have three dead thugs on the deck. You're anchored in the middle of the Para de Agua. How y'all gonna do now?
Does anyone know how to drive a ferry?
If these idiots can, we can.
I mean, that's a valid point, Marge.
Between the two of you, surely, with your combined strength.
Marge, real quick, dear, before we start moving the ship, would you mind helping, tossing these over?
March will grab them, toss them overboard. Just
Yeah, just prestidigitates the deck, prestidigitates you all. All right. Oh, that was weird.
All I can do is make water. I can't direct it.
Which roll, Marcella?
Aoife's.
No. Wait,
No?
yes.
Okay.
Not one. He had a glue.
Poor
Um,
clueless boy.
Poor clueless boy. It's kind of dense.
Nia's hair kind of calms down. She becomes less shimmery.
Okay, so we're going to grab the 2 poles that were laying on the deck. No? What you doing?
Gust of wind.
Did anybody pull up
sail.
the anchor?
It's not like there's a
No,
sail.
not yet. There's no
Right
sail.
against the ass of the barge.
Read me the spell. I don't have it memorized.
A line of strong wind 60 feet long and 10 feet wide blasts from you in a direction you choose for the spell's duration. Each creature started in a time. Any creature in the line, the gust disperses gas or vapor, and it extinguishes candles, torches, similar, and protect flame in the area. It causes lanterns to dance wildly, and 50% to extinguish them.
Are you trying to make this a motorboat?
So Marge would stand at the back of the boat and gust of wind down at the water in the direction we don't want to go.
Well,
Is this
before you do that, have we lifted anchor?
We got to get there
Yeah.
first. We got to
Yeah.
figure out if this is going to work.
Yeah.
Is that a cantrip?
No, that is a second level spell.
60 feet.
60 feet.
And you've got half a mile to travel.
It's a concentration for up to a minute.
You're making me do math in my head.
I know.
And, sir,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 5th level spell slots. Or 2nd level spell
I was
slots.
about to say, what?
Sorry.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
did
no,
you level
that's-
up that the rest of us didn't?
God, that's enough.
Yay.
Somebody's like, okay, physics being what it is, somebody has still got. Why am I still in the accent? Somebody has got to steer this ship.
Yeah.
You can be propulsion, but Diana is still going to have to keep you on course.
Which, being from the shore town of Holston,
Oh yeah, you know how to
So you
do.
know
I
how to
know how to do boats.
pilot a boat, of course.
Yep. It's just going to be a series of DC 15 athletics checks.
Sweet. How many you want?
In the spirit of the evening, let's call it 5.
Cool. An 18.
You're looking for 15.
Okay. 11.
Not so much.
A 10.
Not so much.
22. And a 15.
Okay. So you wind up about a half mile off course.
Let's see dice again.
Yeah, not so bad. The important thing was you didn't crit fail anywhere. Yeah.
No accidental chaos tonight. I'm sorry. I lost my brand.
No.
No.
God, no. So, you make it to shore, well south of the other ferry dock, and this one is not manned. It has to be called over, so no one is there to look confused at you.
I like whip us to the dock.
Hmm?
With
You're
my
just gonna
whip.
ground. You're
Can I like whip us to it and pull?
not from this far away.
Darn.
You're just gonna have to ground the boat.
Okay. Cool.
But not that big a deal to run the boat aground. Get out and start hoofing it.
I helped Neha off the boat.
Oh,
Give her a
thank
hand.
You're so sweet.
I am a lady.
Marge is moving a little bit slower than normal after that.
So
Marge is a little tired.
Marge is a little tired. Once you get up to the road, it's pretty clear. This is a well-worn path. Probably not quite now as much as it used to be during the war, but still, there's traffic enough to keep the road clear. Everyone give me a DC 15 perception check.
Nat 20. Come at me.
19.
21.
That was a 10.
Yeah, 20.
Damn.
Damn, dude.
Preston dice.
My one Preston die is rolling really well, and my other one not so much.
Coming to the end of the first day, you find a nice spot to make camp. Marcella is fiddling with the fire, unpacking things, talking to Bix. The rest of you are standing there, admiring the sunset, when a dragon flies overhead, headed toward Balmoral. Not a one of you have ever seen a dragon, but you know it by description. That's all it could possibly be.
Those of us that got natural 20s, can we tell a color?
Rose gold. Just for that, Neha, I'll give you a history check. DC 10.
DC 10.
Mhm.
Wait.
Is that another nat 20?
Yeah. I even rolled the other Preston dice. Oh my god. It did do the thing though where like I thought I was gonna land on the 2 and then it fell back on the Preston face.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got the Preston face for this. That's perfect.
Every set that I bought does.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all have a regular 20 and then a Preston face.
Her name is Saoirse. She served as a diplomat, negotiating the accords between the Magisterium and Noptok. She usually only leaves her lair for important diplomatic functions. If she's flying toward Balmoral, something is going on.
Okay.
And so, you make camp for the rest of the night. I'll let you keep whatever watch order. It's fine. Nothing's going to come get you. But we have someone in the party who doesn't exactly sleep.
You got a couple of people in the party that don't exactly sleep.
True.
Well,
I'm going to
one
ask
that
real quick.
just-
Before we get to that, I'm going to ask anything anybody's doing at night.
I'm writing a letter.
Okay. Anybody
Marge is working on his raccoon.
Aoife?
Nia's quiet on her bag, just watching the fire.
Yes, but I want to keep it a secret for now.
Fair enough. What's Marcella up to?
So Marcella, once she is done for the evening, she has given Bix his dried fish snacks for being best boy. They go and curl
I
up.
appreciate you.
You know, that is going to be very, very strange for a while.
It's okay. It'll wear off by in the morning.
Okay, thank God. So they go over, they curl up. This is probably the most relaxed you've seen Marcella, but you can tell she's still ready to like jump up and fight if she has to. Like hand on the crossbow, still in a stance where she'd be able to get back up quickly. But she lays down and goes to sleep, and she wakes up in the ethereal plane.
She does.
And she stands up and she kind of straightens herself out and just looks around, and she's talking to herself because at this point she doesn't think anybody's there, but she's like, don't know that this is going to work, but worth a shot, right? And she just stands there and she looks around and she just goes, Shazgaroth, Moon Clan, and Amon, get your tiefling ass over here. You've got some questions to answer.
Use the full name.
In your head, you hear a voice. You're not going to get him like that. But I can call him if you like.
Fine.
A few moments later, said tiefling man comes walking into your field of view. Well, now, summer child. I was not expecting a summons.
Yes, well, I wasn't
on
expecting.
earth did you find me?
I think you have a couple of questions to answer first. But first of all, I do come with a complaint.
I'm sorry, summer child.
I
What have
come
I
with-
done to offend you?
Not me. Can you please, for the love of all that is good, show up for your fucking office hours?
Oh, dear me. Who on earth have you been talking to from Five Spies?
Petrus.
Oh, him. Well, and so. You've been talking to Petrus Albano Fengrir III, have you?
Yes, and was sort of my feelings on the matter also. However, I do have a few questions in regards to why I have a very disgruntled cat.
Oh, Bix. I rather thought that, given what you've become mixed up in, you are going to need all the help you can get.
What exactly is it that you think I've gotten mixed up in?
You don't know what the boy is, nor what he's carrying, do you? I'm afraid, summer child, there is only so much I can tell you. Because I now have a sneaky suspicion exactly how it is you found me.
And what might that suspicion be?
There are only 3 beings that could call to me across time and space. I don't see the Lunomic. I don't see the dragon, which means that you are not alone in your head. How long has she been there?
Who?
Camille.
I don't think we have time for me to answer this.
No, go ahead. I need to know.
Would it surprise you if I said 10 years?
No, because that's when I lost track of her. Don't trust her, summer child. She could be the end of all of you. Of everything.
God, I have more questions and we don't have time.
That is where we're going to end.
Motherfucker!
Love it.
Ooh.
Love it.
Well, now, friends.
That was a lot.
And here I was wondering where we were going to end up tonight.
That was not it.
I actually thought we'd get 5 stars. That's okay.
That's
though.
it too.
Nope. And next week we pick up in the ethereal plane with a conversation.
With a conversation taking place in the ethereal plane. So y'all,
Also,
if y'all want to,
it's not next week. It's in 2 weeks. It's on the
2
15th.
weeks.
Yeah,
2
2
weeks.
weeks.
Yes. Join us back here on the 15th to see how that conversation ends, friends. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Thank you to all of my players for a wonderful evening. Thank you to everybody who hung out in chat. I know we can't be there with you, but we absolutely appreciate it so much that you're there. I am Justin McGregor. I have been your DM and host. Going around the table, we have...
I'm Liz. You can find me on the Twitters and here on Twitch every once in a while. I have been Aoife, your Swamp Witch Warlock for the evening.
Abe, you can find me on the Twitter at _Abeloic, and here every other Tuesday, and wherever else I'm invited to come play.
Don't forget Saturday.
Yep. Saturday, we will be playing Abe Plays Dream Daddy Part 2. Be there, be square. There's a donation goal set up. If we hit it, then I get turned into a pretty person.
Pretty princess.
Pretty princess.
So yeah.
I am Kayla. You can find me on Twitter at KMC_. I have been your half-elf paladin Diana tonight. You can also find me on Thursday on my own Twitch channel for my inaugural stream for Painting with Liz. I'm excited for that. Join in. I'll be painting a dragon. And there might be a giveaway for those in chat for me reaching 50 followers before my first stream. So
Sweet.
join me for that on Thursday at 8:30 Eastern. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Tyler, as always, so much. Today was very much needed.
Mm-hmm.
And I am Meg. You can find me on Twitter at Morlisair. I'm trying to be better about Instagram. You can find me in a similar fashion there, occasionally on Twitch. Here every other week now for Saving Face, every Friday with Nikki DMing over on Ladies ATL, playing Tansy Daystar in the Hunt for the Heart Shards campaign. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm about to go scream into the void. It's fine.
Careful, it will scream back.
I mean, I already tried once and it failed, so.
Hey everyone, it's me, Nikki. I've been your sassy Neha, the tied up bard. So many secrets. We'll find out more about them later.
Macrame.
No.
I still have questions for Petrus. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. And like I said, you can find me here every other Tuesday being Neha. You can also catch me on Thursdays on Final Show Films being Scuzz, your Goblin Rogue. I didn't do the voice because my throat hurts. On Fridays, I run Hunt for the Heart Shards over at Slady's ATL. And I also do just a variety of other things. You can catch all that on my Twitter at The Wig DM. I'm very bad at also being on Instagram. Similar names there. Y'all have been great and I love you.
Love you all so much. Thank you again, my players, to everybody in chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good night.